Yes, I just guess we are bullish, boys. We might just be fucking bullish after all, so welcome back to the market analysis. It is fucking time. Let me just adjust this a bit. Yep, much better. Okay, uh, we are getting started now. Let me just see if it's up because it's not appearing as it is. If it's up, yep, it's not appearing, and we should be good. So the trades are going amazing. Um, the market is just a beauty at this point, just a fucking beauty. BTC currently cooling off. All of the meme coins are actually performing because Solana has been on a rip, as you can see. I've closed the trade on Solana completely, as well as on BTC. That was in some good profit. And now we got Celestia. Let me actually just move it up here. Now we got Celestia moving up. Oh my goodness, what a beauty. What a beauty of execution. What a beauty of a chart. So um this is why I wanted to do this. Because like if it was the other way around and I wasn't live streaming what I was doing, I wouldn't have been so consistent and I had fucking perfect execution on three charts, and one of them I was asleep. I couldn't do much. It was risky to go in here. Yeah, bro. Thank you. Um, the markets have been extremely good for us. So let's go over the trades. BTC. I still have these just since I wanted to tweet about it. But BTC went over 65k, retested it as support. Like this is a bullish retest, deviation below. Oh, nice, nice. At least you're doing something good. Um, but retested this as support. Boom, go long. And as soon as it goes to 67k, I'm fine with it. Like I don't want to be swing trading this because it's still at a point of uncertainty because the markets are not looking as bullish as they were. I guess a few months ago. When was this? Like a month ago or something. Yeah, 2 months ago. It's not as bullish as it was back then yet, but it can be, and I'm just happy with trading these smaller moves. Like if you traded from here to here, you would have gotten um, almost a 10% move. This is a much smaller move, but still good enough up to 67k. So it's behaving well. As you might know, above 67k, we are aiming for 69k, and that is our biggest pivotal level when it comes to macro picture, when it comes to BTC. So for now, we are just going level by level. ETH, ETH was looking horrendous back here, but as soon as it reclaimed 0.5, I guess if you got in along here, you would have been up 5%, like spot, but there could be like 80. I mean, with a 5% move to the upside, I mean, I guess you could have used 10x leverage and got a 50% move, or 20x and 100% move to the upside. So retrospectively looking, it was a good trade. We planned it out. I wasn't able to actually enter it because having a long here blindly wouldn't have been so smart. So um, I would write this one out to 31.58, or possibly let's see if we have any more interesting upside targets. But for now, I would write it to this level, or I guess like here, 3200. Thank you, bro. I'm wearing a hat today for whatever reason. The market makers love him. Marty's merch. Um, but yeah, for now, it looks bullish. It's retracing a bit on the 4 hourly, but it doesn't matter as long as it stays, I guess, above this key level right here, 30.50. So yeah, Solana. I closed this one out completely because I've got burnt the past few times I was trading Solana and was long on it, and I long it. It comes up into a resistance level. Boom! I don't completely close it, and it just round trips the whole trade. So for now, I'm closing it because you can see these levels being a solid resistance. Let me just do this and do my bad. Shouldn't use the trackpad again. Do this and do this, and you can see this level right here being like an obvious resistance. So I'd rather close it and possibly miss out on potential gains, but still I make a lot of money, so that is perfectly fine with me. But I guess if we do reclaim this level right here would be the next target. Let it be 1 pixel wide. And I mean, all of these stops could technically be your targets for take profits in the shorter time frames. So that could be something to look at if we reclaim this level. I don't know if I'll be long in it because I think as soon as the weekend is over, it will be a bit iffy for altcoins, like going into the next week. But the weekends, usually when a Friday is bullish, the weekends are extremely bullish. So I hope the trend continues and we continue moving up, because on this move, if something like this continues moving up to like 190, I'd still capitalize on it just because I hold Solana memes and Solana memes move with Solana. So why the fuck not? But yeah, for now I'm not touching it. I guess I don't even know if I want to I don't even know if I want to long it at this point, because it's already up like 15%, I guess 20%. So I don't think it's the smartest idea to go long now. And the fact is, we capitalized on most of this move up, so I can just be happy with my profits. And I'm fucking up my HDMI cable. But a trade to keep an eye on is Celestia. And it has played out like it couldn't have played out more perfect than it did. Let's go retrospectively. Like below this line, no interest for me. As soon as it went above the Monday's low, I start to track what's going on with it. And you might remember, this. You might remember, as soon as we, I guess, reclaim this whole zone as support right here, I went into a long. And at first, it was sticking around the break-even price for a few hours. Now, as soon, and it was this line, by the way, my bad, I'm lying to you. But it was this line. As soon as it got reclaimed as support right here, boom, I went long. It was chilling around here for a few hours. And as soon as we went above this trend line, I added onto my longs the first time, because that was just a point where I gained conviction into the long. So right here it was just for exposure, like basically it would be like 20-30% of the initial trade that I wanted to do. Right here I gained conviction, added to my longs, and now actually we have went above the the monthly open, which is extremely bullish, and I wanted a retest of the monthly open to add, because I guess I was feeling underexposed, but I added anyways as soon as I saw us retracing this drop right here. And you can go on the smaller time frames and see, started moving down. I thought it would retest the monthly open at around 9.5, but it didn't, and I just added to my longs, and now I'm up with all those ads, I'm up over 100% on the trade, so using 15x leverage, which is amazing. So let's see where we are riding this one to, because we need to have a strict plan on what we want to do. And this is an obvious level that it pulled back from. This could have been a nice TP1, like this liquidity pocket right here, 9.86, and this was the high right here. You can see it was the 9.86 high, just like the line. But I guess that was a good TP. Let me see how much we have retraced. 2% from there. So Now it's a bit too late to actually TP it, but I won't do it now. So I guess I guess this right here stays our first take profit level, like basically this line right here, and that will be let's see, let's calculate it. It will be a 8%, 9% move to the upside from the point that we are trading on right now. So bullish. I mean, if that happens over the weekend, we are going to make a lot of money, boys. And right here, I would take off around 50, maybe even 75% of the trade, just because there will be a really big retrace of the downside move. 40% move from the downside. So I guess you have to be aggressive with profit taking. And right here, I would take off at least 50%. My bad, actually, it's not 40%. We went to the upper line. Why does it not want to? Okay. Either way, 30% move to the upside is crazy over the past few days. Like there will be like 3 days or something, 4 days possibly. So at least take off 50% and possibly go with a 75% profit taking level, and just ride the 25% that you have left in the trade up to, I guess, 11.6. Yeah, 11.6. And these are all slightly lower than the previous stops, just so we can front run the obvious moves. So that is it when it goes about Celestia. Let me just see. Yeah, these are all previous alerts. So now the other one that I wanted to cover, I mean the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the ETH BTC chart. And if you look at the higher time frames, like the daily, I guess, or possibly the weekly, let me just see if you can see it on the daily. You can. This is a good liquidity zone, as well as this one. This is a really big liquidity zone when you look at it, because right here it flipped, boom, instant move to the upside for a few days, like a few weeks, almost a month. So then after that, we have this as a support level, and I guess this level right here, this and these, but those don't matter as much as this one does, the gray zone. So you can see now it was a support, like I guess 3 times right here, the 4th time right here, and as soon as we drop below it, I mean it was a support here, I guess, but it would have been a support if we started moving up like we did here, but we retraced the whole move to the downside, and now it has proven to be a resistance, which is really not good when it comes to ETH BTC and when it comes to, I guess, the long-term moves of ETH compared to BTC. So now we are basically, now that we are trading below this level, which is I guess 6% move to the upside, this is basically our last straw right here. Because if you actually prove this to be a resistance level, my bad, I don't know why I'm dyslexic today, but if we prove this to be a resistance level, we got another like basically 13%, 12.5% move to the downside when it comes to ETH BTC. And I mean it can behave in a couple of different ways, meaning either that happens with BTC being bullish, BTC moving above 69k, and ETH just stagnating or dropping. That is one possibility. And the worst possibility would be BTC starting to fall. And if BTC falls and ETH BTC is not performing well, that would be really, that would honestly be a massacre for altcoins. So that is not, the second scenario is something we don't want to see. Like that is not something that we want to see. And that is why I'm saying this is basically the last straw for ETH BTC. It really needs to move to the upside from this level. Now we have deviated the lows, And now I truly hope this is a 4-hour retest and we start moving up, move into the Monday's range, claim the Monday's range, go above it, and go to this level up here. That would be like that is possible to happen within this weekend that we have going on. Uh, and it's only like a 6% move to the upside, so that's really not that much. If BTC chills at these levels and ETH starts moving to I guess 3200, that is it. That is the move that we are asking for. That is what we need, and that will be just fucking amazing for altcoins. So I guess the most we can do is pray that happens, because if it doesn't, it's not looking as good. It's really not looking as good when it comes to altcoins. And then and you can go and you can pull this to the weekly and just see below this level, this is the next level. Below that level, like I doubt it will happen. But this level is the next one to tag. So move up from here, reclaim the monthly open, just go above this whole level. As soon as we are trading, as soon as ETH/BTC is trading above this level, which is like a 20% move to the upside, yeah, as soon as we are trading above this level, boom, altcoins are bullish, ETH is bullish, Solana is bullish, all of the altcoins will become bullish at that point. And like macro bullish, I'm not talking about, yeah, the next few days or possibly a few weeks bullish. I'm talking about macro bullish, like basically how it was when we reclaimed this level right here. This whole zone was a previous resistance, and as soon as we reclaimed it, boom, and you have a few weeks, like you basically have like a year of being bullish on year and a half maybe on ETH/BTC. So yeah, that is basically it. Now, I mean, I do have an altcoin portfolio. I'm still mostly in altcoins. Like I'm overexposed to the market still. Even though I did risk, I pulled some of my money out of altcoins, I'm still really overexposed, like being 70 or 80% in altcoins, and I have like 20% cash. And I'm not really happy with it. And as soon as we start to see some signs of weakness, I don't know. I might just hedge my positions with shorts and like go big size big sized ETH short if the market starts shorting. Like that is that okay, this is a big game plan now, because ETH/BTC looks like it does. Fuck. ETH/BTC looks like it does. It really doesn't look that good here. So if BTC starts to actually drop, go big. I mean, this is what I'm going to do. Probably a big sized short on ETH just to hedge my spot portfolio. So 20x with alts. I mean, a 20x at this point of the market is not as easy as it was here. Like 20x from here to here, you buy any of these altcoins, you're up 20x. But now at this point, let me just actually open this right here and go into my, am I logged in? Yeah. Go into my watch list actually. And here, go into the gens thing and let's just see these. With a 20x as a target, you shouldn't really be aiming for the main altcoins. Let me just go back to these. Like you shouldn't be really aiming for these, because you're most not likely going to get a 20x, because 20x from here, I guess if you buy some of these, I guess this is a gem, and you could possibly get a 40 billion market cap. But if you're aiming for a 20x, you shouldn't be looking into the top 100 altcoins. Maybe even not the top 200. So I guess let's see what I could advise. And I mean, you have to have your own risk management. But as far as potential goes, I guess SmartX is a good one. GPU is a really good one. Only 130 million market cap. This is an obvious pick. Like if you don't hold this coin, ZIG, I'd advise you to research it. Like I'm not a financial advisor, so research it and possibly look into buying it. Um, but yeah, this one has a lot of potential and a lot of good marketing. I guess like if you have 20K, I guess it's significant enough money so that you don't want to invest into these extremely risky market caps, low market caps. So I'm looking at something like this because a 20x on like 100 million market cap is not that crazy. Like it is crazy, but not that crazy. So Venry is a good one. Venry is a really good one. So basically, I would spread it out. I wouldn't invest into one altcoin with a 20K portfolio, but I guess spread it out across 0x0. This is an amazing project. This is going to like $5 in my opinion. Vanry chain, Vanar chain is a really good one. Aether is a solid one. It's already up a lot, like 90% in the past 3 months. I mean, this is 160%, but still. I prefer Venry over Aether, so that's just my opinion. Zig would be a good pick, SmartX would be a good pick, and GP would be a good pick. This is gaming sector coin, but I reduced my position just because it's not a big, it's not as big of a mover as the other ones are. So I guess I would stick to these right here, combined. And possibly, let me just find it if I can. GPU and what was the other? Let me just see which coins I hold. I fucking forgot. Okay, this is the proof I don't check my portfolios enough. It's on Poloniex exchange, I believe. So let me just see. I fucking have to log in. It logged me out due to inactivity, but let me just log in real quick. Continue. Fucking verification, man. I don't have time for this shit, but I really wanna remember what it's called. Okay. Okay, I'm in. GPU and OPSEC. OPSEC is the coin that I'm talking about. This one right here. Yep, this one. This is a really good coin, and I mean it did have some weird price action. Zig going to 1.92. Let me just go to the Zig chart and see. I mean, yeah, that would be a 20x, but it's not as easy. Like it's a small coin, but it needs to gain a lot of fucking traction to actually do a 20x. So as I said, I think yesterday, at this point in the market, not all altcoins will move equally. So that is why I want to spread my portfolio up, and why I can advise you to do it. Like spread your portfolio across a few coins, just in case some of them don't run as much. And I'm not saying Zig won't be one of them. I mean, I'm not saying Zig will be one of those who don't run as much, but you just want to be safe. You don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. So that is something I can advise. This has had a big pullback. OPSEC. Yep, this has had a huge pullback actually. Let me just see, down 90+%, I guess, at one point. 87%. But this is also not a bad buy. 5K into 4 coins is not a bad idea, like being completely honest. I guess if you do this one, this one, this one, and this one, like this is riskier, but I guess you can do it. But you want to have basically the Aether protocol coin is the only one, I guess, which is slightly, in my opinion, less valuable than these. I would consist it of this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, basically, like those. Aether is also a great thing, great project, but I guess I prefer, just my personal opinion, I prefer these. 0x0, Venry, Zig, SDAX, and GPU. But I mean, you have to do your own research. Like, um, I've made this mistake when I was first investing. Like, I believed blindly into what people say, like influencers and so on, and it usually backfired. Like, I can't say it backfired all the time because, like, I myself am trying the best to actually share the gems that I think are going to perform. But it doesn't mean they are going to perform just because I like them or this and that influencers like them. So I guess you have to do your own research, like see what the coin does, see what the team behind is doing. So I guess I can advise you to research these, all of these, and possibly like spread it out how you wish. So let me just see if I have some big things, not notification wise. Okay. But yeah, that is most likely it. Yeah, exactly. Like blindly investing into something anyone calls, like no matter how big their following is, no matter how good they are, no matter their P&Ls and everything, if you don't do your own research, in the long run, you're going to get burnt with it. It's just a fact. It's literally just a fact. So I mean, I hope these perform. I mean, I hold all of these coins right here, so I hope they perform, but I don't have to perform. That is the thing. Like even my shitcoin picks, even though I love them actually, like I'm married to my bags, which I never should be. It's not perform. That is just how the market works. It's just based of supply and demand. So the better the idea behind the project, the more demand, and supply is limited. So yeah, and yeah, if we do get a massive dip, it would be easier to get a 20x. It would be much easier because if we get a massive dip to like 48K or 40 or 52K, altcoins would be down 50, 60, 70, 80%. Like some of them would go down 80% from the point that we are trading at right now, because that would be let me just see, if we went to 52K, there will be a 20% dip just on BTC. And altcoins with BTC, let's see the macro picture. Bitcoin dominance. Let's see the macro picture. Like Bitcoin dominance would go, I guess, to these levels probably, in case that happens. So that means altcoins would go down 50 plus percent, at least 50 plus percent from this point that they're trading on, after they already pulled back like 70%. Not 70, but I guess some of them pulled back 60. Yeah, Vanry pulled back 70% from the top. So I mean, that dip, the thing with those type of dips, you will be so, I mean, even myself, I catch myself doing these, even though I have the levels that I want to buy on those dips, like back here. Let me just go to the higher time frame charts and a clearer picture. These dips, at this point right here, you're so fucking terrified of buying, because when it's trading here and when it's dipping below these levels right here, you would just expect 20K to go back. You would just expect BTC to go back to 20K. And I mean, if you bought here, you would be incredibly rewarded. But the thing is, the fear that you get at those points is just wild. Just like here, I mean, when we dipped below 20K, the fear was at its peak. And I mean, I don't know. I'm the most proud of myself because I was actually buying altcoins back here. Just because I had my levels and I was like, yeah, it's at a buying level. Why not just buy? So yeah, I mean, if we do get those, they are basically generational wealth opportunities. So I'd use them wisely. Yeah, buying with a diaper would probably be the best thing you can do. And seeing it go down 2% from that point, you would shit your pants also. So we'll see. I mean, with a 20K portfolio, a 5x would be fine, I guess. 5x here, start learning about trading. You have 100K to deploy into trades. You lose 10K learning, and then you're left with like 90% of the initial thing, just so you can day trade or something. Yeah, that would be perfect. Like it happening in the next month would be perfect. So we'll see how it goes on, how it plays out. So I don't want to speculate too much because speculation leads to emotion and one thing leads to another. So I don't want to get emotional. I'm just trading it level by level. I have my spot positions. I have like 20% USDT capital that I wanna deploy at a lower point. So even though I'm not playing it as smart as I should, being overexposed to meme coins, like I think 90% of my portfolio is basically in Solana ecosystems. So in the Solana ecosystem, and I saw I don't know if it was a message, if it was a tweet, but someone said something that makes sense. Like if the market is to crash, which ecosystem is the hottest at the point that we are talking at right now? So just thinking about that, Solana is obviously the hottest one, and it would most likely be the first one to fall because in case of a market drop, people rush to take profits out of things, and like just being real, the most profits right now are most likely in the Solana ecosystem. So just imagine people pulling out billions of dollars out of the Solana ecosystem, it possibly crashing like it does from time to time. That would obliterate the whole ecosystem. And I'm thinking about descaling for my shitters. But then again, they could run up another few hundred X's before going down. So yeah, mm, yeah, it's the duality of men. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll deeply think about it because I don't want to be stupid and I don't want to descale out of something that I think is going up, like the What Internation coin or the CT Call coin. Like those two are my main bags, and I'm thinking they go up a lot more, especially because when it started moving. Let me just see if it. You can't find it. You can find it here. This one. This one started moving today actually. It's 6.5. It was trading at a bit of a higher price, market cap wise, and you know can't see it, but it doesn't matter. Mm, Started moving up nicely today. I mean, on this chart it doesn't show it, but I can't be bothered. Um, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Like I've taken I've taken enough money out of the crypto markets this bull run, like up so far that I'm just happy because I already made more money than I expected to make. Like towards the end of the bull run, let's say I had 1K and I expected it to pull out 5K. I'm already out with like 10K. Like just doing a comparison. Those are not the real numbers, but I'm just saying it how it feels. So I guess now it's whatever. You're just vibing. I'm just here trying to build something, trying to master my trading because I guess if I can trade consistently and profitably, that would just make me happy during the bull market as well as the bear market. So that is why I'm just vibing now. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about pulling the next time I pull profits, I would just have the money saved up and invest in it like the S&P or something, just for the long run because that would be a smart idea. Like investing your money, investing your profits from the bull market into something that is scalable and into something that will make you money in the long term. And I'm talking long term like 20, 30, 40 years. Like not all of the profit, but some part of the profit would be a good idea. So I'll still think about it, but it's most likely what I'm going to do because I've already bought some things that I wanted to buy, and we'll see how many how much I pull out in profits. Like I could scale out some businesses from the money I pull out, but I have to figure it out. Like the bull market has been treating us really nicely up until now. Hopefully we get that second leg, like the second leg, like it was happening around the last time, the last bull run, and this time, I don't know, I don't know, boys. We might get it. Who knows? So yeah, like if the next leg up takes us to like 100K, we'd be Gucci. Like all of us would make a ton of money. So that is about that is about it. In my yapping session, I missed yapping like this on stream. So that is it. Like I'll update tomorrow. I'll be back on the live tomorrow. Hopefully we continue moving up. Like this, the market looks really good. It looks healthy. It's not this type of move. So that is about it. That is about it. Um, I'll see you tomorrow. Like basically in like 24 hours from now, because I'll be working on something tomorrow, so I won't be as free as I was today, and we'll just recap the whole market and go over it. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ah, when a bull run happens at the peak, the alts like almost. Okay, let's actually answer this, and I'll blast that. At the peak of the bull run, and we'll just use ETH as an example. Actually, let me go back to this chart just so I can have it. Oh no, no worries. I'm not in that much of a hurry, so I can answer it. And we'll add ETH. Actually, what we could do is this, and go with ETH. This right here. Actually, let's go to ETHUSD from Coinbase, just so we can see how it moved. Go to the weekly, I guess, or the daily works too. And this was the last bull run, and this was November of 2021. You can see they're pretty much similar. I mean, we can use which coin was popping the last bull run. I mean, we can use Solana as an example as well. I don't know how it moved back then, and if it did the same thing, but I guess we can see. What did I say? November 2021. What the fuck am I? Oh, my bad. This should be BTC. Yeah, November of 2021. And November of 2021 was here. It doesn't really rock. But this right here had a few violent drops like this one. But I guess 18th of November. 18th of November. Like you can see, it's right here. It's not really a rug. It doesn't work like that. Like some altcoins, like Luna did last time. I mean, Luna obviously did rug, but most coins just bleed out slowly but surely. Like this is a 25% drop over 20 days. Then this right here is 40% drop over 2 weeks. Then this is a big one over a month. You have a 55% drop. Like it's really harsh. That is the thing. It's not a rug. It doesn't just go instantly, but it goes down a bit, and you don't think it's over. That is the whole thing. You don't think it's over because this right here pulled back, and you're like, yep, this is a good buying level. It goes up a bit, and you expect it to go higher because that's what you are conditioned to believe. Because every single drop, by then, was bought up and went higher and higher and higher and higher. And at this point, you're conditioned to buy drops and think it'll go higher. But this time it doesn't. This time around it doesn't. And you're like, yep, it's fine. Boom, goes down again. Goes down to your interest level, you buy again. Think it's a good level to buy on. But it's just, if you bought here, in the period of, I guess, a month and a half, you'd be down 50% on your investment. So that is the whole danger of a cool off period from a bull market. Like it just slowly rugs you, and you keep thinking it will go higher, but it doesn't, and it goes lower. And you think it's over, you think it's not over, and it's not. I'm dyslexic, and you think it's the end of us dropping, but then it drops again. And you think it's the end of us dropping, but then it drops again. And you think it's the end of us dropping, but then it drops fucking again. And at one point, you're just burnt out, you're just tired, and it starts going up from there. So that is basically how bull markets and bear markets work. Because you get accustomed to us moving to one side, and by the time you figure out it's not something that is going to happen forever, by the time you figure that out, it's already down 50%. So that is why it's so tricky. But yeah, that is it. Now I'm gonna go have dinner, and yeah, I mean, you should. That is the thing. The more bullish the market is, the more euphoric people are, the more you want to be scared. And I mean, it's the old saying: buy fear, buy the fear, sell the greed. It is there for a reason, because when people are greedy, that is when you think, when you should start to think like, why are these people so greedy? Should I be greedy with them? Because being a how the contrarian trader is usually the most profitable thing. Like you can literally trade just off of human emotions. Like observe how people behave in the macro time frames. I'm not talking about people being bullish 1 hour and the next one they're not. I'm talking about people being bullish on a weekly basis. Like if you see if you see people being more and more bullish and it doesn't stop, I guess, in a month's time frame, that is when you should start to question yourself, because most likely you can see us moving up here. If you see people being more and more bullish, even though the price is up, I guess, 100%, you should start to question yourself. And at that point, think about an exit strategy, and that is basically all you will need. Just observe how people behave. Like the more bullish people are, and the more you see the masses being bullish, the more you should think about an exit. So thank you, bro. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow if you hop on.